It is a story Fox 46 has been on top of for weeks now. Hazardous waste from the aluminum Alcoa plant was seeping into the surrounding area, which includes Badin Lake. Alcoa says it is trying to clean up the area and comply with North Carolina's regulations, but for the community, it's just not enough.
Fox 46's Seema Iyer has an exclusive update on the bigger plan neighbors have to get their community completely cleaned up.
For over 2 months, Fox 46 has been investigating whether contamination from the shuttered Alcoa aluminum plant in Badin is harmful to both the environment and human health. Last week, executives from Alcoa's corporate headquarters in Pennsylvania came to Badin to meet with residents to hear their concerns, and we were there. This week, the residents met amongst themselves for a sort of debrief and strategy session. Take a look. Alcoa may have left Badin thinking they made progress.
That was a complete dog and pony show.
And thinking they changed minds.
It is kind of mind-boggling. They would come down here and not answer questions, not be forthcoming, just think they could continue to pull the wool over everybody's eyes.
In this week's meeting with the Badin community, the head of Duke University's Environmental Law Clinic, who's been fighting for cleanup for over a decade, pushed back on Alcoa's claims of compliance.
To say that they are in compliance really just strikes me as quite a broad statement and really not defensible. They have been in non-compliance at numerous times in the past of their cyanide limits and their discharge limits. When they've had them, they have fought to loosen those limits.
From a cyanide perspective,
Alcoa maintains it's working towards full compliance.
Things are trending in the right direction.
Even creating a website for information sharing.
I think we need to help explain the history of the site, the work that's been done, the risks that are associated, and most importantly, the fact that they can feel safe using Badin Lake.
Longest acknowledges some fault lies with the state.
They have not been taken to court by the state of North Carolina for these non-compliances.
Another environmental lawyer who's taken on Alcoa in the past agrees the state isn't doing enough.
And we know for a fact that our state hasn't forced them to do anything else.
Despite Alcoa's promises for more transparency, there is trepidation.
If you look at the record, what Alcoa has been is not a good corporate citizen in this community. They haven't lived up to the promises that they've made. They've left the community. They left them high and dry. The plant was closed down. Jobs were sent overseas to Iceland.
Badin residents want action and are ready to go over the state's head to the feds.
We need to move it up the chain and, get results. And that's, I think, the bottom line.
They want Badin declared a Superfund site, which would authorize the EPA to investigate and clean up. According to Longest, Badin qualifies.
The EPA still has the power to take that back from the state.
And the residents of Badin are willing to do whatever it takes.
tell us how we can do it. We'll work on that. We'll build a website. We'll do whatever you need.
Who do we contact? What do we need to complete? What form do we need to fill out? What is it?
The Badin residents are trying to get a meeting with Governor Cooper. They've emailed and called dozens of times. I actually called myself and emailed. Now, I still have not heard an answer whether Governor Cooper is going to actually sit down and speak to the residents of Badin, whether it's in person or virtually. But of course, if we do hear back from the governor's office, we'll keep you posted. In the newsroom, Seema Iyer, Fox 46.